Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. This is the last day of my vacation, and yet we could not. I just had like a dream at 3 a.m., 5 a.m., and then now we are coming to you live 9 minutes before markets open, and I couldn't stop thinking, gosh, what if today is the day? Yes, you know what day it is. Today is the day for some fat Black Friday sales. We are looking at the market like a tasty fatted calf, and we are looking for when to jump in and buy that dip. That's right. If you guys have come on the show before, you know that it's a place to get your financial education, your path to financial freedom, and your chance to learn with me. I am a simple, smooth brain ape looking for a banana, but I'm also a data scientist in Silicon Valley, and I'm looking for your help in finding out the best way to your path to financial freedom. That's right. The only person that can help you do that is you. And the first things first, if you wanted to buy the dip today, if you have all of the buying power in the world, when is the best spot to jump in? If you guys had a chance to look at where GME, AMC, and other potentially life-changing reversals are, you would have been able to follow along with the technical indicators that we've been looking at, but two, also use the tools at play here. We covered the mega wedge yesterday in that GME video, but we also are covering an 11% double-digit dip followed by an additional 2.3% dip on GME. So that said, some people might think, right, at least for GME's sake, is it now time to buy the dip? One thing is for certain, right? If you are taking into consideration the mega wedge and the consolidation that we need to be able to do before GME starts hitting those hitting the right indicators in the first place, we have to look closely at cheat code algorithm today, which has been able to help us find major reversals like in microvision. Last time, right, we are looking once again to see whether we can see a 4 out of 4 buy signal in these stocks, right, in the 30-minute chart and the hourly chart. Now first, let me say good morning to you guys, and thank you for jumping on in as soon as we made this video. Good morning, Moon Platoon. We have L4G, Custom Fabrication. We have Matt. We have Easy. We have Spaceman Spiff. That's a good name. We have Ruben and Aaron Rigby? How's it going? And Meyer Van Gozliga says, hey, from New Zealand, do you know any sites to day trade US stocks to work internationally, working for that financial freedom? Oh, we'll cover that. But first, the two trading apps that I use most, right? And by trading, I don't mean just brokers or technical screeners. I mean both. This is TradingView. It's an entirely free application to use online, tradingview.com. But the way that I use it is by clicking the link in the description and getting cheat code algorithm. That is a not free algorithm that gets you these very tasty buy signals. And what you can see here on the hourly chart from Microvision is that we are seeing multiple 4 green buy signals light up the day, right? And that is one concerning, because even cheat code algorithm is saying, hey, it's a tasty dip, I want to buy it too. And yet these little buy signals here might only be able to get you up from, let's see the price action here, about 13.43 for the very first one, up to 16.86. That's still a tasty 30% rip, but you're still going to be left wondering when to sell. So at the very least, there is a double-edged sword here. Good morning from Corey Starcher says, myself and my son Jack Daniel. You know, your son sounds like a pretty swell guy. Spaceman Spiff, fellow CNH fan right here. Black Zeus is in the house. We got Kala Kala, we got Abed, we got Rick, Eric. If you guys are watching this, because this is your chance to be able to, at the very least, understand a little bit more about the markets. We are seeing just major bleeds all across, not only the stocks that we mainly take a closer look at, but the stocks market in general. Let me pull up all 4 charts today. I feel like we're gonna need that extra support. Let's put AMC in this corner, which is actually up 2.5%, and pre-market up 1.8%. GME here bleeding heavily. Usually these two trade in tandem, but today not so much. And then let's put, we had a couple of stocks that we took a look at yesterday. Now, that said, I cannot be here for very long, guys, because it is my last day. We're going to go down to Big Sur. I'm currently in San Luis Obispo. That's right, making my way slowly up the path here. Now, look at these bleeds on the major stocks that you guys have come to know and love. Even Tesla. I'm just going to make this a little bit bigger here. Tesla is still, oh, hold on. Even stocks like Tesla are facing major dips today. So we have seen these buy signals at 650 for Tesla, right? If you guys jumped in for a tasty buy there, you would now be in the negative. And yet that is the question here, right? Another 5.5% dip that's added together, double digits. Tesla is below 600. Are these reversals going to take place, and how soon? These are the questions that we're going to be able to answer together, with the help of a couple of the indicators that you need to know before you buy the dip. So don't buy it too early, but definitely understand that these reversals are just in the making. Look how far Tesla's price action has fallen on the hourly chart below its oversold Bollinger. That's a tasty dip. We can see already here a hint indicator for a buy. So that's not a strong buy signal quite yet, but it is coming. Hold on a sec, let me move these around. Might just have to do that. And then on the 5-minute, which gives you a little bit closer call of these indicators, you have buy signals already. This disjointed 4 out of 4 buy signal on the on the 5-minute. Now, the thing about jumping into a stock like Tesla on an app like WeBull, if you guys haven't gotten your 2 free stocks on WeBull yet, it's the technical trading app that I love to use. Tesla's already facing a minor rip here on the minute chart, and already heading on its way back up to 600. Now, in my opinion, 600 is a pretty tasty entry point here. And if you can see, if you know Silicon Valley at all, Tesla's not going anywhere. So these are the questions that you guys are likely wondering here. So let me add Tesla, GME, AMC, crypto. All right, setting up here. Day is almost up here. Wow, so AMC's borrow rate 73%. Hold on, this is the Stonko tracker. Of course, GME still at 1% borrow rate right here. Let's take a look at, is this AMC? No. AMC is over here. So like yesterday was at 48.8%. Now there's none in the morning. Well, we got 5 seconds left until that day opens. Honestly, I think that Tesla looks like it took this 4 out of 4 buy, and so it's already passing off the Bollinger here. Markets are open. Good morning. We're going to track Tesla's price action pretty closely. I'm thinking we need to make a limit here. It's already pushing 600. I think that this is either going to be a strong level of resistance, but if it does pass 600, we want to be able to create a buy signal here to catch it before it reaches 620 here. CEO Perez is saying, where's Meatball? I'm gonna go see my son today. Yes, I'll be back at home today. Cannot wait until we see my son again. That's Professor Meatball. That's my beautiful corgi. But he is also a professor of data science from the University of Cornell. I'm wondering if I can turn off certain indicators right now so that we can only see the price action here. Let's see. I go to indicators. Markets are open. This is exciting stuff. AMC already trying to retake $10 in early morning. GME seeing a friendly rise in the early morning. We like to see that. Let me turn off volume. WeBull doesn't like me turning off volume. There we go. Okay, sweet. GME still down 1%, but already that big green candle is making up for a lot of the price action back in the pre-market. Let me see if I can make my head a little smaller. Yeah, there we go. We can even fit another stock right here. Put Mavis here. Looking at that microvision rip already, you see people are looking to buy these tasty dips here, but this is an early morning optimism that you could easily get burned by, right? People are, it's oftentimes really easy to be able to buy this rip. So when you see green, when you see the herd mentality move towards a stock, you are immediately guiding yourself through that stock. I have some craft beer here in this hotel room in San Luis Obispo. That's why I don't have the Glenlivet, but if we can hit let's go a simple goal. Let's try to get 600 likes on this video, and then I'm gonna go find that beer in the mini fridge and finish it. Come on, my last day of vacation here. Okay. Let's see. Let's see now. Those of you, Mr. Miggs in here. Oh no, he panicked bought yesterday and bought the dip. Now he's got to go deep and buy more today. Hodl ape strong. Well, that's Mr. Miggs' opinion. That's right. We only got opinions here on this show. Oh, that's nice. Giving us 4 charts to look at today so that we can look at microvision, trying to reach above, reach deep into the 1405. Let's see if we have a buy signal here on microvision. See if we can have Mavis. We can also take a look at the crypto market as well. So here on the 5-minute, we're having a 3 out of 4 buy signal. Let's look on the hourly. Okay, microvision's still looking like a small indicator that we might start a massive rip, but nothing quite set in stone. Whoa, so these are the kinds of brokers that you can use with TradingView. Otherwise, TradingView is entirely free, so you don't have to sweat. Let's get this back down there. Let's see. Good morning, Chef Pew Pew. How's it going? Based opinion. Juan Hernandez. Aw. Yes, it is a beautiful area, but it is certainly NorCal. If you go out into the beach, it feels completely different. Now, will you let me get rid of volume now? So you go in indicators, edit, try to get rid of volume. Don't crash the computer. Done. Okay, phew. GME, that early morning optimism, once again broke downward here, right where it had a bit of support at 136. We're going to start drawing new lines for GME. but 136 has 3 touch points already. So that makes me pretty confident that this is going to be a level where GME is going to bounce off again. AMC has taken $10. This is not a drill. AMC has once again taken $10, currently trading at 10.13, up 4% already. So Microvision heading on up, making up all of the losses it had before, pushing up until 14.05. If it does, very, very bullish activity for Microvision indeed. Tesla has pushed above 600. Brendan Burns, hello Andrew, for entertainment purposes only, shall we play a game? Ooh. Brendan, please, I am intrigued. Tri-tip sandwich. Oh man, I went to the Old Slow Barbecue. I'm wondering if that's the exact same place, but no. We had a tri-tip sandwich yesterday, super tasty. All right, GameStop bouncing off of 136 as predicted here. Remember, it's not about timing the market, it's about time in the market. So those of you who don't day trade, you guys are perfectly fine to continue your passive investing strategy here, right? Like, who was the one that was saying it over and over? Gary Gensler said, right? Studies have shown the more you trade, the less your returns. Real Mr. Mix, GME beta is negative 6.4. You guys know beta by now. It's the relationship of the stock price action to the overall market price action. And this is usually weighed down by outliers. Oh gosh, I really hope AMC isn't going to be oversold soon. Let's make sure that we're taking a look at Doge as well. Okay, Doge on the hourly. Doge on the hourly is getting a disjointed buy. Seems bullish. This buy signal last time, a very clear 4-to-4 buy signal, was met with a rip up to 56. Then you wouldn't have gotten out in time, but you would still be trading pretty flat. Let's look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin. On the hourly, there were buy signals disjointed, but they're not taking. Let's look at this one. Here. This one is a buy signal, but it's not taking. Finally, let's look at Shiba. Shiba USD. Okay, so this is just from yesterday. That buy signal that took off, but then you would have another buy signal here when it hit 25. I'm gonna say ish cents because I don't know how many zeros that is. Okay, that's the crypto market right now. Palantir. We'll take a look at Palantir in a second. AMC doesn't look overbought until $11. So we have a lot of runway for AMC to continue upward. However, this price action is scary. This scares me. I really hope that this is going to be sustainable, because the next level, wow, hold on. Where is my resistance? Uh-oh. Where's my next level of resistance? Brendan Burns says, ooh, okay, sure. Brendan Burns, let me know what you have in mind. So yeah, negative 6.4 beta is that every single averaged out dollar that the market moves in, GME is going to work in the opposite direction. And that makes sense, mainly because of outliers in the gamma squeezes from March and January. But nowadays, GME is heading downward, and so is the market, but perhaps in different magnitudes. Let's see now. AMC going non-stop, 1020 right now. AMC had just hit a high of 1048 today. before hitting a high that was unfortunately something that when the pre-market was already a height that was rejected. So in the pre-market we rejected at 1055, and so some people jumped ship a little bit earlier than that. Make sure that we don't forget this painful lesson here. AMC price action now hovering around 1013 again. All right, 1,400 of you, not quite 1,400 likes, so that doesn't make a lot of mathematical sense. So if you guys wouldn't mind, that like button is waiting for you to be smashed. Okay. Let me take a quick lookie. Mr. Meg says almost 1 million in GME volume today. Yes, this is you are looking at the continuation of a rip in GME here. I think I have to really downsize the size of this RSI here. Since we're using different indicators on TradingView, I'm going to get rid of the RSI here so that we can make a little bit more room. Aha. MACD. Get rid of the MACD for now. Oh no, I want the EMA. There we go. Squeeze them, says Ryan. Let's see. Juan, thank you. George W on GME. George W's forming on the 1 minute chart. Yeah, I don't quite see it, unfortunately. But that doesn't mean that GME isn't coming on a lovely turn. Casey could not find me. Scissors in the chat for that. Scissors in the chat for this early morning paper-handed action here. Right there. Right. A lot of early morning optimism followed by some paper hands in the morning. But if you guys know anything about the game so far, it's that there's more manipulation tactics than there are fingers on your hand, which is why we covered all of those Citadel tactics in the past video. Palantir up 8%. With Microvision now passing up above $14. Let's take a look at Palantir. Ooh, now that tasty rip here. About 4.5% up on the day. This is off of a dip. So let's see how cheat code. Earnings report surprised by 9%. There is a 3 out of 4 buy signal here in the 30-minute. Let's see if we caught it on the 5. By looking down into more granular charts, it'll be able to see exactly if cheat code algorithm could have been able to catch some of these price actions earlier. So disjointed buy signal here, a 4 out of 4, but very disjointed. You might have been able to buy in Palantir at 16 and then caught it rising up to 19. Overbought now. On the 30-minute chart, Palantir still has a chance to come back down to earth, consolidate before moving back upward. Let me move this a little bit prettier. There we go. AMC seeing a flash dip. Wow, today is volatility day. That's why the video says do not buy the dip until you watch this. We are looking for clear, compelling technical indicators, an entire fruit basket worth of indicators here, not just one rip. And remember, it's so much easier psychologically to buy this rip. I'm pretty sure you guys are thinking, wow, Palantir, time to buy this rip, because so many people are. That would be not a good idea. Not because it's financial advice, but because it is the tragedy of the commons. It is the madness of the masses here. Look at AMC's price action continue. I think we have to start looking at all of these stocks on the minute chart. This is crazy. This is a lot of crazy price action right now. Hold on, back to GME. So let me see AMC. We had to look at it on the 5-minute. These candles, cheat code is not catching up with GME. Buy signal here. GME is getting a solid 3 out of 4 buy signal here on the 5-minute chart. Bounced once again at 136. This 136 is getting 5 touch points this morning alone. 1, 2, 3, and then 2 in the pre-market. So this is, wow, a rock solid floor for GameStop right now. AMC has a lot of trending averages and its VWAP to try and push past right now. They're all consolidated in one spot right around this 10-15 mark. Greg Mann says, I just want to watch the world burn at this point. I'm like a dog chasing after an ambulance. GME discount, massive discounts to be sure, but when to buy them? That's the question. Okay. So we're looking for a more compelling buy signal on a further out chart here. 30-minute chart, just the world becomes a lot more consolidated at the 30-minute chart. So the 30-minute chart here, we're still looking at SHIB. Let's look at Ethereum. Ethereum USD. Wow, $4,000. So Ethereum has seen a pretty good week. Let's look at where it was like maybe just like 2-3 weeks ago. On May 2nd, right? Beginning of this week. Beginning of last week, or like a week ago. $3,000. You would have seen a 33% rip in Ethereum. Remember, there are a lot of cryptocurrencies, altcoins, that are now being built on Ethereum's chain. It's technology that really is shining overall. Five more GME, says Bronkballer01. Why not? I don't think I would have another opportunity to average down. Haha. Haha is right. A second. Fower24 Life. I know how to pronounce your name. I meant Trading Viewer. You wanted to see something in Trading View? Let's see. Sheep thoughts. I'm looking for a very clear and compelling entry point for sheep. Until then, no dice. More money, good price to buy Shiba. People ask about Shiba. Okay, then let's do a quick think on the 30-minute. Last time there was a buy signal was at, I'm gonna say 14-ish, right? Because I don't know how many zeros that is. I'm gonna say that's 4 zeros, so 14-ish. That ripped all the way up to 32-ish. And now it's like roughly double the price where that buy signal was. Roberto Gama. The question the title presents, is this market crash 2021? Seems like a lot of positive feedback for the tasty dip today, but a lot of that feedback is not lasting. So in that sense, this is a opportunity for you to really dig your teeth in to these flash crashes here. And look at Tesla, right? Beautiful impulses here, pumping itself off of its VWAP here. Testing its legs, its C legs here at 620-ish. Palantir hasn't seen a bad minute quite yet. Having trouble pushing past 2007, but can any of us really remember where we were in 2007? I'm looking to average down on Tesla. Let's take a look at Tesla one more time on cheat code. Ooh, baby. Look at that price action go. That buy signal, but no swing or squeeze. That gives me pause of like, what is this artificial price movement here without a clear squeeze or swing? On the 5-minute is the only place that we can see that swing and squeeze and that swing indicator. GME coming back down, and you know what? Now I'm starting to see a more compelling double bottom, but this is not coming from a downtrend. So potentially you're looking at a George W here. Thoughts on Elon's Twitter poll about Tesla accepting Dogecoin? Bullish AF. Yes, that's bullish AF. That's highly bullish. What can we say? That's something that was able to launch Bitcoin into the stratosphere. If he does announce that, I can't imagine that that's going to be a nothing sandwich again, like what we saw with the Doge 1 satellite. When we saw that announced on Sunday and then nothing happened on Monday, that was pretty strange stuff. Either way, Dogecoin $1 is not a fairy tale nearly as much as it was even a week ago. Brendan Burns. Company needs to deliver deferred Hive Ape Data Ape. I'm currently not gonna have that much time today. Looking for a few sweet moves here, such as Tesla getting rejected at 620. And then I gotta go hit the Big Sur with my family. Aww. Aww. The AMs were different without you, Roberto Gama. I appreciate that. To be fair, I like how people are saying they miss me, but I've really only missed Friday and Tuesday? Whichever day I went fishing. Wednesday? Yeah, Friday and Wednesday were the only 2 days I missed streaming. Let's see. Mavis is just pushing. Mavis is just pushing. God, there's not enough charts for me to keep an eye on all of my pretty stocks. Microvision getting rejected twice at 14. Unfortunately, this is the dreaded double top pattern here. Let's see if we have cheat code to agree. This is why I didn't see the buy signal that I wanted in the microvision. Ooh, is right. I love Brendan's attitude. That buy signal on the 5-minute chart, right? But nothing quite yet. Coming back down to earth. So the 5-minute microvision is safe for now. Oh, quite perfect. I appreciate that. Okay. It's Tuesday. I'm going to do my daily push to see if we can get to 81,000 subscribers this week. We're about halfway there, about 460 away. And that's it. I'm not going to talk about it at all today. So if you have not yet subscribed and you want to be able to jump on with your financial journey, go ahead. Try it. It's fun. Aw, Lemon King says, I was upset you didn't stay vacation the whole time. You definitely deserve it. I wanted to so bad, but the markets, they're going crazy. I specifically wanted to today to say, hey, I don't feel great. I don't want to wake up at 5 a.m. My parents don't think this is a healthy thing. They're in the other hotel room right now. Like, hope you guys have a good day. I'll be back on Wednesday, right? I wanted to say that so desperately. But nope. Found the courage inside me to wake up on time. Oh, hey, Tilray actually isn't down too much for once. Okay. AMC ticker stop, unlikely. Nope, still holding around 1016 here. So microvision not playing off of this double top quite yet, so let's take that off. Why is Tesla not on my left hand side? There we go. I want to see it push past 620. That's what I'm talking about. Tesla has regained all of its yesterday's losses, including I think it was also down during the pre-market. Lovely, lovely. Aw, and then Troy Hurd, that's the real reason. We just like hanging out with you. Aw. Now that warms me to the bottom of my... You guys know what I'm talking about. The word. That's the word. Okay. Oh, where are you going, Jimmy? Hello. Hello. GME on the fattest rip you've ever did see. Let's actually get it center stage here. GME. Whoops. Come on, WeBull. With a daily high of 146. Downside, upside, down, clown. Hustle is fire. Thank you. No, thank you for tuning in. Thank you so much. Well, good things can't last forever. I'm assuming that there is a man with his finger on the button, essentially just going like, I'm going to short GME now. And we have a brand new Gorillionaire, Christopher Britt, just joined. What's going on, Christopher? You are now a general of the Moon Platoon. Thank you so much for joining in this, desperately important time. GME, one green candle up, one red candle down. One green candle up again? You're just gonna paint it Christmas on my chart. Isabel says, "Dear Stunk Gods, how about some Motherball short squeezes now, please? It gives me time for my your birthday bash going in style? Jezebel, happy early birthday." That's cool. Okay, now that I have access to my markets, really wanted to buy Tesla on that tasty dip. Let me just take a look at where we are right now. Bitcoin is at 55,000. Joel says, anything on the silver hype? It's been basically a strong distraction for the longest time. So I don't have much to say about it, other than it's a good distraction. Certainly distracts us from the true goals here. Okay, put Tesla back there. We'll put Palantir there. That price action is interesting. Oh man. Roberto, that's funny. Let's turn off auto here so that I can move around a little bit more. Oh, there's my resistance and supports. Oh, that's why. Because AMC just has none between 986 and 1044. Gotcha. I was like, where are my lines? I have to go back to my old live streams and figure out where my resistance and supports are. Troy heard bottom the Oculus from GameStop. Now that is a true ape move right there. Hitting that buy button is exhausting sometimes. If you guys are curious of what app we're using right now, that's his cheat code algorithm. It's a good one. Tesla's still looking like it's just edging on being overbought. Everyone loves a tasty dip. I was actually very surprised to see Tesla's price action dipped that far below oversold. I'm like, what's happening? Is it because people disapprove of Elon's shenanigans these past few days? Dun, 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 dun. Okay. I got some business emails to respond to. People are like, you couldn't possibly be on vacation for a week and like 3 days. That doesn't make any sense. Let's see. Business email time. Look at this crazy price action in AMC. So we are going to be able to dive into a small, compelling snippet of an analysis. But once again, I'm currently on the Central Coast, heading up with my parents soon. So unless someone has some questions here, I'm going to start preparing for those two videos. Aaron J. Edelman has a question. Andrew, what do you think about the unusual options activity on June 18th and September at $40 strike, 100K plus on those dates. That's interesting. I'm gonna have to go into the options chain a little bit more. Once again, if you guys want to be able to investigate those options yourself, Tiblio and the link down below, or the option Sonar, which the premium version of which really helps you keep an eye on that options chain. It's in the description down below. Jack Jones, the wave of red across the day, especially for GME, right? We were down not only double digits on the day, but then another 6-ish% down. My memory's already starting to fade, but some significant price action downward. And now GameStop back up at it, right? This is quite a day for these two stocks, but also if you've got some major tendies with Tesla, you've got some major tendies with Palantir, this is the question that you have to ask. Time in the market versus timing the market. When is the best time to get in? Perfectly imperfect, that's right. I love how we have to make Gandalfing a verb, Brendan. Yes. Pro wrestler and stand-up. Pro wrestler? I have something catching up to do. That sounds really cool. What did the first pirate say to the second pirate? It's the rigging. Aaron Edelman says, "Hey, thank you. Looking at it. You're awesome. Enjoy the day with your family, Andrew. Oh, they can't afford super chats right now. They find it amazing you read their comment. Aaron, you write good comments. What can I say? I have no preference when I'm reading these comments. When I'm just looking at the live chat, I'm like, that one. I can read that one, you know. So if you haven't had your comment read in a while, I'm gonna get to them. Don't worry." Okay, I think we're set. You guys in the chat, feeling positive. Thank you guys for joining us this morning. As you know, normally we go bell to bell. We'll start that again tomorrow, but it doesn't work. It doesn't work unless you guys are here, right? So if you guys can take this finger, cross it with this finger, and promise that you guys are going to join us for tomorrow's price action, there is going to be a lot more to cover, especially since today's price action was so crazy. I just couldn't miss it. So thank you guys once again for joining. Let's say thanks to these people, including Mr. Hold on, I want to make sure that they get the name right. Mr. Christopher Britt for joining the Gorillionaire tier right up here, but the Meatball, the Space Legend tier, the Moon Platoon, of course, and the countless Mo monkeys that do not appear on this end page. Thank you guys for your support. Scooter McDuder coming in with a super chat. Do you think this dip was actually great for helping to recapture lost volume? What do you think? I agree. We have basically been trading sideways non-stop. So we needed to be able to have a small but strong catalyst to start picking up on that mega wedge, which we covered yesterday. And Brendan Burns coming again. Comedy Ape, no, the emotional number for perfect. Hashtag people's coin promo. The people's coin. This is the people's elbow right here. Thank you guys once again for tuning in. We'll be here bright and early tomorrow during market open, and just for the sake of it, we'll be here until the end of market. So thank you guys once again. Please do enjoy some of the links down below, like the 2 free stocks on WeBull, $250 on Bitcoin, and we will see you tomorrow in the money. Peace.